Hello, this is Sam Drinks Beer, and this is a beer review. So today's beer comes from BrewDog. It is their Tony's Hopolonely in collaboration with Tony's Chocolonely, who I believe are a Danish or Dutch chocolate manufacturer. It is a white chocolate and raspberry milkshake IPA. It's part of their BrewDog and Friends subscription box. It weighs in at 5.7%, is in a 330ml can. So yeah, it looks like a bit of an interesting one. This, when I first sort of saw it and didn't really know what style it was, I thought it might be like a white stout or something, but interesting to have white chocolate in a pail. So yeah, let's crack it open and see how it smells. So instantly when you open the can, you're hit by a sort of white chocolate and raspberry sort of dessert-like smell. Oh, pale. Yeah, very pale, much more pale than you'd think actually. I thought it might be a bit darker with the raspberries, but you do wonder if there is actually any raspberries in this. Okay, it smells lovely actually. Got a sort of slightly tart raspberry and a little sort of slight white chocolate, sort of a bit like sort of raspberry and white chocolate cookies. But yeah, I'm unsure whether this actually has raspberry and white chocolate in it, or whether they've just sort of done it either with the hops, which would be a surprise, or whether they've sort of done it with sort of flavourings. But see, it does a little bit about the beer. It just sort of states it has Phantom and Citra hops, pale Munich and Carapils malts, and then yeah, it doesn't actually say whether it's brewed with raspberries and white chocolate, but it certainly smells like it. So let's dive in. The flavours pretty much follow on from the smell. It just it's mainly raspberry, but the white chocolate's more subtle, but it's there. It reminds me of like white chocolate and raspberry cookies, like I mentioned on the smell. Yeah, it's really good body on it. Thick, creamy mouth coating. For 5-7%, it's, yeah, they've nailed the body. I'll give them that. No idea what they've used for the flavour, because like I said, I couldn't find out if there was any adjuncts or flavourings or anything in it, but I mean, they've absolutely nailed it, to be honest. Because it's got the sort of the raspberry and then the little subtle white chocolate, and it's got sort of the creaminess from the lactose as well to sort of give it that milkshake IPA, and I'd say it's really well made actually. I like that. I wasn't sure what to really expect with it when I saw it, but there's also sort of like a bit of maltiness as well, or oaty saltness. So it almost gives it, I said cookies earlier, but actually as I'm getting into it, it has a bit of a flapjackiness about it. Sort of, yeah. Or cereal bar even, like there's a slight sort of grain like sort of cereal like taste in this as well, particularly on the finish. I don't know if that's just because I associate raspberry and white chocolate with things like cereal bars, cookies, and flapjack, because that seems to be mainly what you get that combination in, and it does really work as a combination, white chocolate and raspberry. But I don't know if it is in my head, but I'm definitely getting some sort of grain-like cereal flavour on the finish. It's got a good finish as well, actually. It lingers. Yeah, I'd say this is easily the best beer I've had from BrewDog and Friends subscription so far. It's good. I'd say it's the best BrewDog beer I've had in a while. It's really good. I've been I sort of subscribed for the first month of BrewDog and Friends because it was just had to pay delivery, so I thought, why not? And it was a little bit underwhelming, if I'm being honest. I know it was free, so I couldn't complain too much. But the beers last month were a little bit underwhelming. I'd obviously had the new Elvis juice, which is pretty poor. There was a hoppy lager from I think it was Modern Times, which was okay. It was okay. It was, yeah, probably the best of the bunch. There was a Cloudwater Pale which was similar to the one in the supermarkets, but I don't think it was. I thought it was pretty average to have the Cloudwater name on it. And I think the other beer, what was the other beer? It's a good question. It obviously wasn't memorable. Oh, it was the Planet Pale. Yeah, it wasn't memorable because it was pretty average. But in this one we've obviously got this one. We've got Lost Lager, which is a bit meh. But the other three look okay. I've got this obviously, and Brew by Numbers 42. Was it Citra and let's double check this. I had it last night. It was pretty decent actually. Yeah, Citra and Sabro Pale. That was pretty good. That was probably better than anything in the Lost Box as well. And there's also a Mikkeller Is Cold Vienna Lager, which I haven't had yet. And Mikkeller, you think it'd probably be something decent, half decent. So yeah, this box definitely seems to be a bit of a step up. Would I say it's I sort of stayed on because there was a £10 voucher for staying on to use at their bars. I do plan on going to a BrewDog bar at some point, so thought, why not give it another go? And I was intrigued by this beer, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's lived up. But so far, I'd say it's 8 330 cans at 24 quid. What's that? It's £3 a can. Maybe not quite worth that, especially Lost Lager. You can get in supermarkets for what, £4 for a 4-pack. It's not an expensive beer. This I'd say is probably worth £3. It's a good beer. The Brew by Numbers beers are not always that expensive, are they? Brew by Numbers are one of the sort of more better for value sort of breweries, but I suppose say, yeah, it was a good beer. So it's up to the Mikkeller. I guess I'm saying I still don't think it's worth 24 quid, but at least it's an increase in quality. It'd be interesting if there's another perk for staying on next month, because honestly, it'd be interesting to see what beers there are, because I'll need to see, if I'm going to stay on, I'll definitely need to see what beers there are. But yeah, this is really good actually. I really like this. For a little read of the can, it's the usual BrewDog sort of branding, but with the Tony's Hopolonely logo, or Chocolonely, but yeah, bright pink, blue, beautiful looking can actually. Would really stand out on a shelf. BrewDog and Tony's Chocolonely are united for better beer and better world. We're on a mission to help save our planet by inspiring you to act and care for the only home we have. We believe in beer and chocolate can be the force for good. We'll be making a donation for every can sold to the Chocolonely Foundation to support Tony's mission to make all chocolate 100% slave-free. So yeah, sounds like it's for a good cause. Obviously we know BrewDog are very sort of involved with sort of like the environment and sort of, very ethical. For all their sort of criticism, they do some good stuff for the world. And it sounds like this Tony's Chocolonely do too, so yeah, it's obviously all for a good cause, and they've made a pretty damn good beer as well. I'm been pretty surprised by this. I didn't went in with low expectations, and yeah, it's good. I like it. So to rate it, smells good, tastes good, body is bang on. For a 5.7% milkshake IPA, one more sip. Very drinkable as well. I think I'll give that 4.25 on Untappd. It's good, really good. Much better than I expected. So fair play BrewDog. It's interesting, it's a bit different, it tastes good, it smells good. I appreciate it's probably not going to be for everyone, it might be a bit of a Marmite beer, but I really like it. But so yeah, that's the review of Tony's Hopolonely by BrewDog. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this review, please watch my others. You know the drill, like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you want to see my future videos, and thank you for watching. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, Sam Drinks Beer YT, and there's Untappd as well, Sam Drinks Beer 93, all details at the end and below. So cheers.